Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So, he is finally here, everyone. Ultimate Date Night has finally arrived and will be ours in 7 days. This champion is something really funny that everybody hyped it up. We were hoping, we were expecting it in August, as we were told a little while back. It did end up to be at the end of August, and we are finally at that point. Basically, he's a 7-day login champion, as you can see here, and you have to log in before the 27th of October if you want to be able to get him. But I'm not gonna go into the information like how you can get him, what other stuff. I just wanted to have a look at his kit because that's what I was extremely curious, and obviously after we're gonna test his multipliers, but I really want to have a look at his kit because if you read it over here, it looks really funny. Strikes an enemy, taunting them, taunts legendaries extra hard. Of course, that sounds funny. First one, calls upon the power of Mr. Nibbles to rain terror and scare legendaries. Mr. Nibbles has to be strong to scare the legendaries then shows he's a real team player with a comfy shield and health regen. So obviously gonna be shield and maybe continuous heals, I'm guessing. Takes a hit for the team but heals himself whenever an enemy is healed, so sounds like he's gonna be a good tank. Becomes stronger, faster and tougher the more he sees his teammates suck. Obviously I'm loving this, that they made it to be a little bit funny at that. So let's have a look at him. So he's an defense force champion. That's really good because, I mean, to be fair, what do we have in here? We have Skartorsis, Barel and Bloodgord. So I guess we didn't have any defense legendary, only Necro, I guess, yeah. So apart from Necro, we didn't have a defense champion in the legendaries for the undead, even though there's a ton of them. So let's have a look at his actual skills. I guess this is still loading, so unfortunately we cannot see the little avatar, I guess, or however I would call it, the skill icon, but we're gonna see it soon. So let's see. Let's start first with his base stats, since that's something we can see. 20,000 HP, that's insanely good. That's honestly extremely good. 1.4k defense, again, strong. 97 speed, it's not too bad for a defense or an HP champion. Usually they're not the fastest, but 97, I guess we can work with that. And he starts with a base 40 resist and 20 accuracy. So from my point of view, the base stats are good, especially like his defense base. Obviously we don't care about attack, but good HP, good defense. So let's have a look at the skills though. A1, Heckler of Legend. That's fun. Attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance when booked of placing a provoke debuff for 1/3. The chance increases to 75 against legendary champions. This is interesting. This can work for the sake of, I don't know, maybe arena if you wanna use him for something like that in arena, or maybe for dungeons, or maybe even for for Hydra. 50% chance when booked, because I'm not sure the Hydra heads count as legendaries, but 50% chance when booked, that's pretty solid, honestly. So this is a good start for an A1. A2, Rats off to ya. I like it. Attacks all enemies, has a 100% chance when booked of placing a decreased attack, the big version, that's good for 2 turns. Also has a 100% chance of placing a fear debuff for 1 turn on each legendary champion. Okay, so it's fear, it's not the true fear, but still I feel like it's it's on a 3-turn cooldown. So let's say, again, for the sake of arena, you're usually gonna face a lot of legendaries, so this could be insane. To have a AoE fear and AoE decreased attack. Obviously you might not go first, but still this is something good to have. If we're talking about the normal dungeons or anything else, or Doom Tower waves, having decreased attacks good, having fear is good. It's a little bit of a layer of protection. Like fear is a 50-50 chance they lose the turn, and that's about it. But if we're talking Hydra again, it's an AoE decreased attack on a 3-turn cooldown. Again, not so bad. I love this animation. He keeps dropping his sword. He keeps the visor, I think it's called. It's not my English is not my first language, so if I don't say something right, I apologize. So he drops his visor, and then you have Mr. Nibbles around him. That's just amazing. I love what they did with this. Like, I was hoping they would not disappoint, and honestly, they did not so far. Let's see the A3. Get comfy, everyone. I like it. Places a shield buff and a 50% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns, okay? The value of the shield buff is proportional to this champion's defense, and it's on a 3-turn cooldown. So this could actually be insane, because we know there's 2 there's only two people in this game that have shields that are based on their defense, and that's Valkyrie and Helicast. And we both know how strong their shields actually are. So depending on how strong this shield is gonna be, because it's on a 3-turn cooldown, this could be actually insane for the sake of the Demon Lord, if you think about it. He brings the shields, the continuous heal, and the decreased attack. Like, these three things can make him be an insane Demon Lord champion. At the same time, even for the sake of Hydra, having big shields and continuous heals could actually be life-saving. Like, I feel like his kit is really good. You know, it's not game-breaking, it's not busted, but it's really good. One thing I'm obviously going to be curious is the multipliers, because he might even smack as well, and I'm curious how big the shields could be, which could be honestly game-changing. And I guess, let me see. Okay, so he has two awesome passives, but let's have a quick look at this. So 2 books, 6, 10. 10 books in total to fully book him, which is not so bad. If he's good for the Demon Lord, you don't even need the A1 book. You just need 2 books on the A3, 4 books on the A2, and you're good to go. So he could actually be insane. Honestly, I think like he could be insane overall. You know, overall. That's awesome. Let's look at the first passive. Too awesome to die. Okay, this is amazing. Whenever an ally is attacked, has a 100% chance of completely blocking one hit. This is no cooldown. This is no cooldown. It's a passive. So whenever an ally is attacked, has a 100% chance of completely blocking one hit, decreasing the incoming damage to 0. Oh my god, this sounds insane. This champion will receive that damage instead. Okay, that's insane. So he could be straight up a tank. He could be straight up a tank and blocking the damage. Let's see, the chance decreases to 50% if the attacker is a boss. Okay, so for the sake of clan boss, it's a 50-50, and it can be risky. The same thing maybe for Hydra. However, if you make him like a meat shield, a straight up tank, this could actually be insane. Does not work if the attack on the ally was an AoE attack. So it does not work against AoE attacks, but it works against single attacks. So it could work. It could be a lifesaver for the Demon Lord when you take the stun hit, or it could be extremely useful again in Hydra because you have 3 AoE heads and 3 single target heads. So especially when it's the head of DK, you know, when you provoke, it doesn't attack you, usually attacks the champion has the lowest HP. He could actually save the champion has the lowest HP when they do those single target hits and take the damage himself. When an enemy is healed, heals this champion by 20% of that heal. Again, that's good. That's lots of survivability on his kit. It sounds insane. Honestly, I'm thinking for him, even if we think about it, he might actually be the anti-Rotos in Arena. Because Rotos does a single target hit, right? And he will always absorb that hit because, you know, his force. I'm curious if that will make, for example, Rotos weak hit or not. That's so many things that we really need to test out and have a look at him. But he could be like, I could see him in the Demon Lord. I can, depending how the shield works, obviously, depending how fat this one is. But I can see him in a Demon Lord. I can see him with, I don't know, maybe progress on the wave for the fear and decrease attack. I can see him in Arena. I can see him in Hydra so far. That's insane. And as the last passive, didn't need them. Didn't need them. They were weak. So this is what the part where it's like, yeah, when they suck. So didn't need them. Passive increases this champion's HP, defense, and speed by 10% for each dead ally. This is fine because, again, if we're talking Demon Lord, the Demon Lord clan boss, again, the 10% speed increase, if you get to the point where you gain that, it's like, okay, your team's gonna fall apart anyway, so you don't care about it. Then if we're talking about Arena, again, it might be interesting. I mean, I guess it's not as good if for Arena. I mean, not that is not good. This is not that helpful in Arena because if you think about it, he doesn't have to revive himself. So if they start dying and you don't have a reviver on the side, he might not be that helpful with this one. But when it comes to like the Hydra again, when you have a team of 6, he might be, you know, he might be one of the ones that would not die because obviously he's a straight up tank. And he could soak up lots more damage while the reviver revives everybody else. I feel like he's gonna be insane, honestly. I might be talking too soon, but I feel like he's actually... He's a top tier legendary. I feel like he's a top tier... He's not an SSS, but he's like the next level down. And he has increases ally defense in all battles by 30%. Honestly, guys, I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. But in my opinion, Ultimate Death Knight, the way they released it, congratulations, Raid. I was expecting a meme, I was expecting him to suck, but his kit is actually really, really good. That's my opinion. I feel like he could be used for, like I said, Arena, Demon Lord, Hydra, Dungeons, you name it. I feel like he's gonna be good everywhere. But yeah, welcome Death Knight to the game, Ultimate Death Knight, welcome Ultimate Death Knight to the game. I'm really looking forward to getting him in 7 days, you know, it's the first day. And I'm really looking forward to, actually I think he's gonna be my next champion book, because I really want to test him everywhere. He's gonna be my next champion book, I want to test him everywhere. Hopefully next CVC is gonna be a personal reward one, so you know, I will not feel bad by booking a champion outside of a Go Hard CVC. But this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. Like I said, let me know what you think about the Ultimate Death Knight in the comments below. Do you think he's gonna be good? Do you think he's gonna be bad? Where do you think you're gonna use him yourself? I already told you my opinion, so I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think. But thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone, bye.